Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Edward Exploit for 1993. So let's get started. Bertie the bus was giving some visitor a tour of the island of Sondo. It was their last afternoon, and Edward was preparing to take them to meet Bill and Ben. He found it hard to start the heavy train. Did you see him straining? Asked Henry. Positively painful, remarked James. Just pathetic, grunted Gordon. He should give up and preserve before it's too late. Shut up, burst out Duck. You are all jealous. Edward's better than any of you. You are right, Duck, said Beacon. Edward's old, but he surprised all of us. I have done it. We are off. I have done it. We are off, said Edward, and he finally puffed out of the station. Bill and Ben were delighted to see visitors. They loved being photographed. Later, they took the party to the China Clay Works in a brake van special. Everyone had a splendid time, and the visitor was most impressed. Then Edward took the visitor home. On the way, the weather changed. Wind and rain buffeted Edward. His standing gear failed, and his firemen rode in front, dropping sand on the rear by hand. Suddenly, Edward's wheel slipped furiously, and with a shrieking crack, something broke. The crew inspected the damage. Repair took some time. One of the crank pin broke, Edward said, his driver. We have taken your side rod off. Now you are an old-fashioned engine. Can you get these people home? They must start back tonight. I'll try, sir, promised Edward. Edward puffed and pulled his hardest, but his wheels kept slipping, and he could not start the heavy train. The passenger was anxious. The driver, fireman, and conductor went along the train making adjustments behind the coaches. I have loosened your couplings, Edward. Now you can pick up your coaches up one by one, just as you did with freight cars. That'd be much easier, said Edward. Come on. He puffed and moved consciously forward. The first coach moving helped to start the second, and the second helped the third. I have, I have done it. I have done it, puffed Edward. Steady, boy, warned his driver. Well done, well done, boy. You have got them. You have got them. And he listened happily to Edward. Steady, be as he forged slowly but surely ahead. At last, battered, wearied, but unbeaten, Edward steamed in. Henry was waiting for the visitor with the special train. Peep, peep, Sir Top Hat Henry angrily pointed to the clock, but a excited passenger cheered and thanked Edward. His driver and firemen, Duck and Beacon, saw that it was Edward was left in the pace. Gordon and James remained respectfully silent. So that was Edward Exploded from 1993. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.